Yep, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this beautiful day. I am in Nanaga Farmstall. Nanaga Farmstall. A good friend of mine here invited me to come over and have a young quick bite to just chop it up. So I'm going inside now to talk to Mike quickly.
Hi, good day. Mike here from Nanaga Farmstall. Thank you for joining us for a quick bite on the Tourism Podcast.
So the reason why we are doing it, it's because this place is so synonymous to the area.
Smash, thanks for that. Yeah, it's absolutely wonderful, and it's an awesome story to have as to where we started over the 40 years ago, and we've grown and grown and grown.
So what makes this place so special?
So I think from humble beginnings, it's always been part of the community, and we started off 40 odd years ago doing cabbages and out of the back of a bucket. It was a small little farm stall, and then we did pies, and we started with roaster cooks and that. And I think I know that we've had the consistency of keeping the same recipes and the same quality product available to the customers. So after them coming through and having a pineapple juice, having a roaster cook, having a pie, whatever it is, they've fallen in love with the product. And we haven't changed the recipes. And it's still within the same farm and that, and it's the same community and that, and we've then been able to just grow and grow strength to strength, offering the same product.
So what are your key prime products?
So our prime products are, and what we're well known for, is our pies and our roaster cooks. So the roaster cooks have overtaken the pies in the sense of it's a more value for money product, in the sense of you can have a plain one, but you can go all the way through to a bacon, egg, mince and cheese roaster cook. So I'm not sure how you're going to eat that, because it's going to be quite an interesting eat. Whereas the pies and that have had the same consistency. They are a different market, but your options in the sense of what's available in your roaster cooks is a lot more available.
Okay. How often do you make your roaster cooks in a day?
So we make them daily. We don't use anything left over from the day before, and we do have our busier days and our quieter days, but on average we'll do probably just close to 1,500 to 2,000 roaster cooks a day. So Mondays and Tuesdays is a bit quieter, depending on public holidays, etc., and school holidays and out of season and that. But we are constantly busy with roaster cook. Also remembering that every roaster cook is handmade. So it's not a machine that then goes and puts them on the grill. The ladies in roaster cook have major issues because their fingers are burning all the time. And people want the hot roaster cooks coming off the grill. They don't want the ones that are a little bit cooler. But even though they are all fresh all the time.
And then your pies. Tell me about the process of making those yummy and tasty pies.
Thank you for that. Yeah, so our most popular and our famous pie is the lamb and mint pie. And then we've got 5 others that are top sellers, but all our pies are really, really scrumptious. So our production system, we're working on an average of producing about 2,000 pies a day, 1,500 to 2,000 a day. So we'll cook the meat today. Tomorrow we'll go into pie manufacturing, The next day, each pie gets frozen and goes into boxes in the freezer. We then take out, defrost, and bake accordingly. We supply across the road to the Nanaga Express, so they have our pies available there. So for the people that don't make Nanaga Farmstall before 8 o'clock in the morning or after 5 o'clock in the evening, they're able to go to the Express fuel station to grab Nanaga pies.
Okay, it makes sense. Is this the same business?
So it's the same but different, if that makes any sense at all. So this is the owners of the farm store are half owners of the fuel station. So I'm going to keep, but we run two separate entities. We want to keep the farm store as a farm store, and it's great that we can have the Express as a convenience store where they have other items available on offer than what we've got, and vice versa. So we would like to keep things different from our side as well.
Okay. And then quickly for me, can you please explain to someone who does not know what is a farm store?
So a farm store is your local communities, your local products. So we've been able to source locally for a lot of the time. So traditionally a farm store is what comes off the lands, what goes into there, that's fresh produce and that. We've unfortunately outgrown that in the sense of we've become so big, and it's because of the success from all the other, from our suppliers and our customers and that we've grown into the sense of where we need to buy in product. We can't manufacture everything ourselves.
Okay, it makes sense. And then what would you want me to taste and experience from those pies? Which one do you want me to?
How's your spice tolerance?
I'm okay.
Pepper steak pie?
Pepper steak pie?
Really good.
Okay.
Lamb and mint, our most popular.
Okay.
The wild boar and the Gqeberha one as well, which I don't know if you've had one of our Gqeberha pies.
No.
It's a newish pie to the range.
Okay.
And it is a good traditional South African dish, as the Gqeberha is, now inside a pie.
Okay.
So that is really good. But yeah, my personal favorite, pepper steak.
Okay.
Lamb and mint is really, really good and our best seller.
Okay. I don't trust easily. You must show me how it's done.
I'll show you.
So we need to go there and then you show me how it's done.
We'll go for a walk and take a bite. No problem at all.
Okay, yeah.
Excellent.
Yes.
Thanks, Mash.
Okay. Thank you very much. This is going to be just a short one, just to show the people what is so special about this area, what makes it different and what makes it monumental.
It's really great that you guys have come through to be able to get it out there as well, because I mean we are famous in the Eastern Cape, in the famous in the Eastern Cape for the pies and roaster cooks and that. And like you said earlier, while you were busy setting up,
yes,
you cannot drive past Nanaga without stopping for a pineapple juice, a ginger beer, a roaster cook, a pie, or just stopping for something. So we are grateful for that. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
100%.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Smash.
Thank you.
It was always a pleasure having you, and hopefully we'll see you more often, not on the interview side, but just in the farm store side, buying lots of things.
Yes, thank you.
Let's take you for a treat. For the meat that's been cooked today for tomorrow's production.
Okay.
So the steak, the lamb, the venison, the wild boar, the chicken, whatever it is, will be cooked in these pots. 10 kilograms fits into each pot, and that's our recipes that we work on in 10 kilograms.
Okay.
And then this will go into tomorrow's production.
Okay.
After every pie has been made, it goes into the freezer. Each box has 12 pies
Inside.
and that's how we know what our stock on hand is. So there's 12 steak pies in that box, and then we know exactly how many pies we have available.
Okay.
Then the bakery. I didn't mention the bakery earlier. So the lemon meringues, the cheesecakes come through. Famous lemon meringues just come out the oven there. So those will go into the shelf shortly. We've got the cheesecake, we've got fudge squares, all our baking that happens on site. carrot cakes. There's Nicolette doing the next batch of baking there.
Yes. Oh, beautiful.
Right, Laura, they want to put some cheese in, right? High production. So they're busy dishing lamb and mince pies at the moment.
Okay.
All right. Then they go into a pie press. Why don't you, Margaret, why don't you just press some lamb and mince pies there for me, please? Thank you. Stop, please. Come to our top. Here we go. Honey, Margaret. Okay. Thank you, Dora. Dora?
Okay. Let me come.
No one there quickly for me. No, bring it here. Bring it here. All the room.
Lemon one side.
Lemon one side, yeah.
Ooh.
There we go. And then know which pie is which.
Oh, I see.
So now, Dora's going to put a pretty L on there for lamb and mint. There we go. Because if it's just plain like that, it's actually a steak pie.
Oh,
So each
okay.
one has a different label on it. So we know exactly which pie is which.
Okay, so this one with an L.
That's a lamb and mint.
Oh.
The lamb and mint they're busy dishing up at the moment. And then what other ones you got there, Dora? Pepper steak, bring please. So that's what Smash is going to eat shortly. So there's a pepper steak with a P on the top.
Oh.
Alright, and that's how we know which the different ones are. There's a chicken one with a C on the top there. So
Now I know.
now you know. So
Now I know.
Not just putting 1 dot or 2 dots on it.
Yeah. Now.
Right here, here's the ladies. Production, and these will keep going throughout the day. Those ones are ready to go from there. These are all orders waiting to go out.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is massive.
Yeah, this is massive.
This
You
is-
guys will work.
This is
Don't
massive.
worry about us, we'll keep going.
This is quite amazing.
And then
All the way to here.
through to the front.
All the way through here.
Sausage roll, Cornish pasties. There's the one with the 2 lines. Is the Gqeberha one. Cheese and bacon. And I think you might get a better photo from the front. It was open for longer.
Always I thought that you store them for longer, but you produce them on a daily.
Daily basis.
Produce them on a daily.
So we produce daily, and then we get to a time in December in our city season that we're selling more than we're making, because we've had to then produce more to get them out. And the Gautengers love coming down to the Eastern Cape, and we're grateful to have the tourism guys come down, and they buy boxes and boxes of pies. Absolutely wonderful. So they're on holiday, they buy the pies, everybody's happy. So we're happy with that job.
Okay, that's good.
Issues because we're in the heart of the citrus countryside as well, close to Addo, Kirkwood, we get oranges direct from the farm.
Oh, so you get those oranges there.
Squeeze in these orange juice bottles, it's just orange.
Oh, no colorants, no colorants.
No water, no nothing. So we put them on ice, the ice is defrosted a bit, put them on more ice again later. They are available in the fridge and that as well. Very seasonal due to the fact that oranges are not available throughout the year. Then we have a huge selection of jams and that available as well. I'll go through that with you now. Lovely ripe fig jam, apricot jam, tomato and chili, strawberry jam, etc.
Okay.
So there's some lovely stuff. Come through with me.
Sure.
marmalades, the jellies. We have everything. The only one that we haven't been able to get for a long time is gooseberry jam. There's a problem with gooseberry production, but every other jam that you could think of, I'm sure we have available at Nanaga Farmstall.
Okay, perfect.
Even a good brandy marmalade, but our best selling is a 3-fruit chutney and absolutely divine. Orange, grapefruit and lemon inside there.
Perfect.
And then for the tourist guys, we've got the scullies. Let me show you scullies quickly. So it's lovely for the hunters in that. We've got a lot of hunters coming through, going back to their country of origin. We've got the different scullies that have been made here, easy for them to pack in and that. And then we have the whole gift shop available as well. So there's curios and things that the foreigners and the tourists can take back to their country as memorabilia from
South Africa. Oh, nice. Those are nice. And then you say that you have 50 people that are working.
We've got 50 staff that work for us, and as you can imagine, our location, it's not easy to get staff, so our staff come from Patterson, Colchester, Alexandria, and around the farms line around Nanaga. We're privileged to be able to have 50 staff work for us, and we can look after 50 families as well because of the economic times and that, and the strain that people are taking at the moment in South Africa. We're able to help with it. We also run a charity from Nanaga Farmstall, and that charity looks after people in Colchester, people in Alexandria, and in Patterson. And we're able to do soup kitchens and other projects with them on a monthly basis. It is the Sunshine Coast Charity Trust.
Okay. Then, what can you say to someone who's never eaten a pie, bought a juice, or come inside Nanaga?
You have no idea what you're missing. Absolutely no idea. So, if you need to get down here. So, if you're coming down to the Eastern Cape, plan your route that you come past Nanaga. We are grateful that we are on our location is on the R72 N2 interchange. So if you're coming from East London, you have to come past us. If you're coming from Gqeberha, you have to come past us. And if you're coming from Kazakhstan, and that, you have to come past us. And if you're going the other route of Somerset, whatever it is, you might have to just do a slight detour to get to us, but it's definitely worth the while. And pop in and say, hey Mike, I saw you on the podcast. It'd be lovely to chat to you.
Wait, why the name Nanaga?
So Nanaga, as far as I'm aware, is a Khoi name for the valley of ostriches. So years ago, I think before you and me were even thought of, there were lots of ostriches in the area, and that's what I understand is where it comes from.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. So Nanaga Farmstall, which started over the 40 years ago, unfortunately burnt down. It was rebuilt, and that was awesome that it was rebuilt because we were able to do some alterations except for the original farm. But then the main reason for us moving from where it was, which was directly on the N2, because the traffic officers were giving everybody fines for doing U-turns on the national road. So we're still on the same farm, and it's still within the same family.